Howdy everyone from Topeka, Indiana. So before I tell you about this unit I'm hooked to, let me tell you about this unit I'm hooked to. I've just seen something I ain't never seen before. Is that good English? I ain't never seen anything like this before. So I'm gonna share it with you. One moment, please. As you can see, I'm in the process of hooking up, and I always need to check and make sure there's batteries, because on a service unit like what I've got here, normally the customer battery is there. So I open up the battery box and I'm like, oh, okay, no battery. And then I went, oh, wait a minute, where are the battery cables? There's no way, there's no cables to hook to a battery. And I'm thinking, battery cables on? So I popped this big unit here, and I'm like, well, what do we got going on? And then I see this, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's the battery for the unit. Sure enough, it powered the control panel, and so this one is a new one on me. I didn't know this was a battery system thingy. I don't know if the customer that specifically had that installed or if this is new at the factory, but we're good to go. So I'm going to finish up with my pre-trip and hook up, and then I'll give you the scoop on what's going on. Okay, quick update. It was low on voltage, and a couple of other drivers, a shuttle driver and a actual transporter, stopped to render assistance, and we had to put a jump pack on that battery there to get enough voltage to raise the landing gear. So we're set. So I just wanted to share that with you. Alright everybody, now that I've got all that drama taken care of, let me tell you what I've got going on here. You already know it's a service unit. At least I think I mentioned it's a service unit. It's a service unit. No keys, no packet. Yeah. Okay. I'm hooked to a 43-foot fifth wheel, shipping weight 19406, GVWR 24,000. Picking up Topeka, Indiana. And it's on its way to Odessa, Texas. It's a lake out there. And my boots are not as water resistant as I thought they were. But I'm going to walk you around the outside. I was noticing on the last video I put together, I said I was going to walk you around the outside, and then I didn't. And I'm like, why didn't I? And I'm like, oh, I was distracted. Something distracted me, and then I didn't end up doing the walk around of that. I think it was that bumper pull to Bath, New York. Or it could have been the return. Either way, I apologize for that. I didn't realize that I hadn't done a walk around. I'm like, man, I must have been really distracted. So, go do the walk around. Let's go see the outside. I'm standing on high ground. January the 25th, Sullivan, Missouri. Having an issue with the truck. From the time I left Chicago until I got to Sullivan, Missouri, where I stopped for the night, I had to add coolant I've periodically have had to in the past, but last night I went through 2 gallons of coolant. Something's not right. So I am trying to deal with it this morning, and called my mentor. I called some mechanics, and I'm going to drive down the road a bit to a dealership and see if we can figure out where the coolant is leaking to. I checked my oil. It doesn't look like it's going into the engine, but I'm not seeing any visible signs of where coolant is going. How does one go through 2 gallons of coolant and not see where it's going? So I got to seek professional help. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I'm getting ready to find the dealership on the map, on the mapping program, and route myself there. So yeah, it's cold in here. I know. We got 59 degrees in this truck. But yeah, let's get this day started. Let's see if we can spend some more money that we don't have to buy things that we really need, to drive down the road and make money. As usual, everybody's full up. The dealership, they can't see me till the 8th of February. So I just started calling. I just Googled diesel mechanics and I started calling. And I'm following that black truck. And he's taking me to his shop. Hopefully not to my death. And at this point, I'm just happy to find someone that's willing to work on the truck. So we shall see. And of course, I did have my coolant level topped off, and it's already warning me that it's low again. And I'm like, okay, something's going on. So I'm making it their problem. I think we found the problem, guys. Alrighty, the update is as follows. We got a room. The people that I've got working on my truck, they've been in constant communication with me, letting me know they're having trouble finding a radiator. And they're calling around to places, and anybody who's got a radiator in stock, it's either damaged or they're, what's the word I'm looking for? Already spoken for. Some places they're on back order, waiting on radiators. And so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get my truck because of the radiator. And the guy he's calling, he's like, I've called everywhere. I've found some in Texas. I've found some in Florida. Some people won't take payment over the phone because of credit card scammers. You know, when people are dishonest, they make it really hard for the rest of us who are trying to be honest. I'm just saying. So anyway. So we've got the room. We're waiting to see. They did contact O'Reilly's, and O'Reilly's does have a radiator, but the guy says he doesn't know for sure if it's going to work. He'll know more when he lays eyes on it. And so he'll keep me updated. So right now that's all I know. All right. So we just had Cracker Barrel. Yeah. It's next door, so I just walked over and got it. And we're just going to chill. And we're just going to wait and see what happens. Hope we get my truck back soon because I don't want to have to give up my load. All right, everybody. I am checked out of the room. I'm in between knowing what to do. They let me stay in the room till 1, and then it was either that I had to pay another night. So I'm like, I'm not ready to pay another night yet. The shop is still waiting on the parts for the truck. So the girls and I, We're just chilling in the lobby. They let us set up. We're kind of like camped out in the lobby right now in the corner. So I'm just waiting still to see what's going on. And they haven't received the part for the truck yet. So if, I don't know, 5 o'clock comes and something still isn't happening, I'll just get another room. So, but right now, we're homeless in the lobby. Good job, girls. Yep. My babies. Yeah, we might go to Cracker Barrel next door and grab food, but we're not there yet. We're still surviving off the hot breakfast from this morning, so. Anyway, that's your update. What's the date today? What's the date today? What? The 26th. January the 26th.
$2,000 later.
January 26th, 6:21 Eastern Standard Time. 6:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to just take this time to do a huge shout out to this company, this business that was able to just get me right in and get me rolling. I'm going to kind of video a little of the back lot and then show you a little of the front as I'm leaving. Alright, this place is highly recommended by Deb.
New text message from +14329245352.
See that bay door right over there? That's where the truck was at. Like we pulled the truck into that bay right there. January the 29th. We're coming to you live from Sulphur Springs, Texas. Apparently, I'm going to have to update you after the breakfast. One moment, please. Okay. Where to begin? Stop. Oh my goodness, stop. Okay, yeah, let me get her breakfast and then I'll update you on what's going on, what happened over the weekend. It was a productive weekend, so one moment, please. Okay, so Saturday, I had been in contact with the delivery customer in Odessa, Texas. And I got a text, asked me how I was doing, when I'd be there, because, you know, I had the delay because of the radiator on my truck. And I said, I'll be there a little after midnight on Saturday. And he says, okay, there's a couple of truck stops right next to the RV park. You can park there. What time in the morning? 8 or 9? And I'm going, oh my God, I'm not equipped for 8 or 9 in the morning. So I picked the later. I picked 9. Found a place to park across the interstate at the Road Ranger truck stop. 9 o'clock on the dot. He was there in front of my truck. I didn't even tell him where I was. So he had to go. He drove around to all the truck stops, found me, waited for me to get my truck all finished situated, and I followed him over to the RV park. And that is where I delivered the unit that I started out with on this episode. But I had to drop the unit that I was bringing in, pull out the unit that I was taking back, and then drop it, then hook to the unit I brought him, put it into place, unhook, hook to the one I've got now, and boogie. So yeah, all day Sunday. Oh, I was tired, and I just didn't feel like doing a video update because I'm like, I'm just not, and I was not in the mood. Y'all, I didn't even check out TikTok. I was so tired. So, now I am on my way back to Goshen, Indiana from Odessa, Texas with the return unit. Same customer, just different unit. There's nothing to say about the unit. It's the exact same one I brought down, only this one that I'm bringing back is broken. Something about the air conditioning unit. But, yeah, I mean, I can show you the outside just so you can see, but it's the exact same thing I brought down. So, nothing, no parameters have changed on it. Let me show them the outside real quick, and then we're going to log in and go. Alright everybody, January the 30th, Goshen, Indiana, delivered. That concludes my round trip of the 2 service units. And I'm going to end this episode now. It's late, I'm tired, and tomorrow I've got something big and different planned. I don't know how I'm going to video it, but I've got something different going on tomorrow. And I need some rest. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Are the girls going to say goodbye? Hold on. Where's my girls? One of them is stuffing her face. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we're saying goodbye. Good night. And we'll catch you on the next episode. Which I have no idea what that's going to be like. I don't know how I'm going to document that, but we shall see. So, night everybody. Thanks for coming along on this journey. And we'll catch you on the next episode. And that's pretty much it. So, just remember guys, it's all about the perspective.